facts. It's facts.
Are we in a room full of sociopathic?
Yeah, not.
Bro, okay, wait.
Don't say like it's only men.
Yeah.
I've led people on.
Women.
Yeah, women do that more.
Yeah, that's
I've seen women, girls do that.
I'm not making it a women do it more, men do it.
No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that.
But that's the general
I
thing.
did not
We
take
do it on
it
both
there.
sides. We do it on both sides.
I'm saying that is on men
I
and
just said
women.
I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why it's bogus.
People are enjoying. That's a game.
That's what I'm saying.
I clap. Okay, clap.
And we can acknowledge that it's tapped.
Yeah,
It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Is it's
Yeah.
bogus.
Like, listen, I hate when we do this. Wait, quickly. Wait, hold on.
Wait, can I do the tone it was spoken? It made me, it blew my mind. I was just like, what?
Let
someone was in excitement.
These are talking about maniacs, bro.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can I explain what he means? Because he said it. Let me translate. Let me translate what he means. Yeah. There's certain conversations that people have. They've never met them or whatever, but every time they chat, it's a flirty thing.
Yes.
It looks like it's gonna go somewhere, and then the conversation will die. Then 2 months again, you might see a nice picture, and it will come back again, and it will do that again. That's the excitement. That's the excitement. No. So basically,
Is that
it's like. All right. You know how Ida said she doesn't believe that someone that pops up every now and then, and said talks and then ghosts again isn't a talking stage.
Yeah.
Well, with the same thing with what he's saying, there's guys and girls that will pop up on a girl or boy and they will flirt. Then in that conversation, it will sound like they're bored. It will sound like it's going somewhere. Then they'll air.
The agenda is to start that conversation that you were talking about, innit? About
Just them weird relationships.
It's just them flirty conversations you have with someone like you think they're paying.
When you were saying,
Just meaningless flirting. There we go. Sweet nothings.
You see what you were saying, how certain girls that you've been chatting to have gone on to tell their friends, innit? I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying here. There's a certain entertainment in that in Twitter. Maybe it's just because it's that scope, innit? Like
a lot of it's to do because of that scope.
But there's an entertainment in knowing, of course, like if you got like 10,000 followers, there's obviously minimum 200 men. I'm saying
trying to jump in the DMs,
and you clearly don't want to engage with that, but you're only engaging in that in entertainment.
I'll flip the scenario.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I was thinking.
No.
You were leading people.
No, I get what you mean. Like, I know what she's saying. I get what she means. No. I think she meant that. You know when you leave someone on. You know when you say you leave someone on and then you say you want a relationship and just a beat. I think that's what she thought.
That's what I
thought. And that's not what you meant. No, man, do that too. Yeah, do that too.
Essentially, what you said, talking stages, they soothe that loneliness.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what
you're alone, so you're
another thing. I'll give you.
People get the messages.
No, but it's
because I think
but it's not even loneliness. It's low-key human nature. Like we're social beings. We need to talk to people, and especially when sometimes whatever.
I'm probably personally speaking on what this year has been, innit? Of course, we've been inside, innit? So a lot of it has been bogus in a sense of that. But 30%, let's say, how much percentage would you give? How much percentage would you give that actually gets to that stage?
Ooh, it's very low.
It's very low. It's low.
That's what I'm saying.
It's low. That's what I get. What you're saying.
If it does bang, the terms of relationship doesn't really.
It's usually a situationship.
Even lower.
It doesn't, and unfortunately, I don't have the answer to be saying, okay, what else is there to do? It's just the answer, innit? Like it doesn't go anywhere.
You know what? And on that point, fuck it.
A lot of social rules have bended this year. Just in terms of like keeping in contact with friends or like not expecting too much from people because it's been a matter.
It's a panoramic.
That's also a factor in how much time you give to people, like in talking stages, in all kind of relationships. Like
let me say that as well. You are allowed to have the freedom in it to be like, boom, I don't want to do this in it or anything, and just leave in it like. But my sole point in it on certain bogus is because there's a narrative in it that I've seen where it's like, like there'll be girls in it like, this is just me speaking on an opposite. This is not just drawing out in it. Maybe the opposite sex will say the same thing, but there'll be girls that be like, why you DMing me like that? Like, why are men DMing me, yeah? Don't chat to me, innit? Like, but then in the next breath, you're actually chatting to someone, innit? Like, do you understand? Like, and that's my point, innit? It's like, for social media, there's a certain perspective that you're putting out, maybe for retweets or something.
Yeah.
But there's an agenda, like there's agendas behind certain situations, innit? So,
if class is
Don't
part of your
perceive
agenda,
me.
But listen,
but how can you not perceive you on social media? That's unrealistic, like that's so unrealistic.
Social media is not unrealistic anyway.
That's what I'm saying. But we all participate in it and we've all done it. So there's no brushing it.
voyeuristic. Like you're just looking at people. There's a difference between like engaging in someone. I'm not saying this is you specifically, but like in terms of just like girls complaining about men being in their DMs.
Yeah.
I completely hear it because it's like virtual harassment. I didn't ask you to come in my DMs and speak to me. You can just like my shit and go.
I hear that as well. I hear that.
I didn't ask for none of that. Like,
I hear that as well.
Unless I say, can you
and not to cut you off here, a lot of these men that jump in girls' DMs are saying fuck shit and sending dick pics and that.
Yeah.
So I understand why them men are
And it's always the weirdos. It's never
that's another point as well. I discovered as well. That is true as well, innit? Like a lot. I would say that point as well, innit? It's a kind of unfair balance, innit?
Yeah,
women are definitely getting
harassed,
more abusive. I'm saying DMs in that perspective, innit? Maybe, of course, my brain is probably skewed on the entertainment of Twitter instead of like the actual reality, innit? Like, but bro, I'll stick to the point here where it's like I feel like 30% of it is just. It's real, innit? Like 7% is just entertainment, and we could admit it's entertainment. That's my point, innit? Like it's admitting is that, innit? Like it's not saying that like you're one thing and you're not the other, innit? Like is that this is actually a real thing? Like you can't. I understand that there's realities to things, but there's some things you don't admit to each other, innit? Like, and I'm involved as well, like not admitting that, innit? Like, but it's just a culture we're in, innit?
And that's low key, if we're being real, obviously excluding the people that are in committed relationships, everyone is almost chatting like inciting with someone. Do you get it? No one is fully, unless they've come out of something.
You can't even exempt man in relationships.
But obviously I'm just being nice, innit? I'm being nice. But fucking, like, everyone is
it should be.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should be. Like, no facts. So that's what I'm saying. It's like everyone is almost inciting with someone. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you fully expect everyone to be fully 100% honest?
True.
You're low-key keeping people there just in case one thing fails, innit?
True.
And that's the thing, because when you're going into talking stages, which I've realised, and that, people ain't really trying to have that upfront conversation. And I'm too upfront, do you get it? I'm not trying to do like, bro, like man's working full time. I don't have time to figure out what you're on and what I'm on, we're grown. Like, if that's not what you're on, cool. Like, it's not hard feelings. Like, why does it have to be so difficult?
I'd rather you say you're not on it.
Thank you.
I'd rather you say you're not on it, and I'm a grown man.
That's the same conversation. Logic versus emotion.
That's what I was just about to say. Feelings change over time. Do you get it? So, like, say for example, someone goes in with the intentions of, I like this guy. Then 3 months later, they think, I don't like him anymore.
Yeah, but you see that this is where communication comes. This is when communication comes in. I feel like if you're not feeling
also,
something,
in the beginning, you're not gonna come and say, I like you straight away as well.
I'm not saying for you to tell me in the first 5 minutes you like, man. That's not what I'm saying to you. Yeah? What I'm saying
but
is,
I can't tell you that I don't like you.
Cool, that's fine. But that's fine because obviously if you're smart enough, you could gauge by the conversation. Alright, cool, she might be feeling my vibe, or you got some sort of understanding that maybe this conversation is a bit smoother than just her being nice, innit? Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if that change of feeling happens, fam, we're grown. Say it with your chest.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We all got shit to be dealing with. I understand that feelings are fickle and that. So you could have been feeling my 3 months ago, and now you're thinking I want to focus on myself. I'd rather you tell me than us going through this merry-go-round where you feel like you have to reply to me because you want to be nice. No, we're grown.
And if you get
I can't lie, there's another side to that as well that I've just deeped in it, like, but in terms of like how men are as well to women's DMs, is that even on that space, innit, like where you're like, okay, I don't want to chat to you no more, innit, like it's like, exactly. There's a line that is, there's a line that's crossed, innit, like.
But the thing is,
I think people take social media really seriously. It's as simple as like just not speaking to someone. I'm never gonna see you in person.
You're a stranger.
I
don't know who you are.
I'm not entitled to respond to you
No,
or do
facts.
anything. Like, I can literally just stop talking to you.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
I
that's
leave.
Because they're strangers.
And
And in
it's
worst case scenario, why the lady said block.
block.
No, when I'm saying when I'm saying tell me, obviously we've had a relationship. When I'm saying tell man if your feelings are changed, I'm not expecting a girl that I've just been speaking in a DM for 3 months to tell me that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a girl that man's been talking to you and we've gone out and done things. That's what I mean.
She should
If you just been speaking in your DMs and you ain't
I mean,
even pulled
ghosting is mean. I didn't condone it.
Yeah, no, but I hear that. But if you like, if say you're chatting to a
They
girl in a
don't do
DM,
themselves. Like,
if
to be
I
honest,
just
like.
had to say that.
if you're chatting to a girl in the
Especially my
DMs,
man.
yeah, cool. Let's be real. She's probably got another nigga that's probably way ahead of you.
Definitely.
But she's single, so she can chat to anyone she
That's-
wants, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you're chatting to a girl in a DM, yeah, no, fair. But yeah, but listen, wait, let me,
to 90% of my friends, yeah, and that's there's someone else there in it. Like, we just spoke about it. We
Yeah.
just spoke about it. Yeah, there's people in
So
the
what,
game.
so what I'm saying is,
Man in the top, bro.
so if you're the guy, as a guy, you should always know that. So with me personally, my mentality is there could be possibly 6 niggas ahead of you. So I ain't playing games in it personally.
Yeah.
If I think you're paying and I'm onto you,
I'll say that. I
them
can't lie.
6
Oh.
niggas
It's a race
to
for my heart.
me, them 6 niggas to me are irrelevant. I'm just thinking, alright, cool. I just gotta make sure she knows that.
I just gotta grind.
Yeah, I know.
Some man
Wait,
overthinking.
yeah, wait, but hold on. But it's not
Where's the
overthinking
sex
thing.
though?
It's not overthinking thing. I'm just saying.
Close now, like, it's
I'm
like-
just saying, if you go with that mentality, then you never play yourself, because then it's like, if she then airs you after 3 weeks, I'm in my head, I'm thinking, well, I ain't pulled the trigger. And I know for a fact she's paying, so another nigga's chatting to you. So these little things can't affect you. But it's when you don't think deep enough, man get emotional and think, oh, raw, like what
If
she's
you're not
airing.
getting
Big
your
man, you
game
ain't even
time,
asked to see her, bro.
go to
Like, you ain't
another
even said,
club.
oh, what, do you want to link up with, man?
Go
And
to
you're
another
expecting her
club.
to be loyal to you in your DMs.
Simple.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Want her to be loyal in the DMs, you ain't even asked to take her out or even come chill with her.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, of course she's gonna go, because there's a nigga right now with a whip that's saying, I'm gonna come pick you up, let's go eat. And what can you do? And what can you do?
What's so funny about
You
that?
can't do
He's not
nothing
even
about
liking
that.
pics as well, fam.
Yeah.
Commenting as well,
Hey,
like.
bro, because everyone deeps it. You're chatting to a girl, yeah, or a person, and they've got a fan, and you're just looking at the fan, and you're just looking at him like, you don't even know, man. Girl's probably thinking, I was just sitting on this nigga's face last week, like, allow it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you're looking at the girl's DM, like, raw, like, I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? Same way, like, man, if I see a guy put fire emojis under some girl I'm chatting to, I'm thinking, well, she's coming to see, man. So why am I
Who
going to be upset?
is my man?
Yeah, why am I going to be like, who's my man? Like, I'm ahead of you in the game, regardless. So,
No, I'm next. No, I'm just
Watching, like listening to the
It's
translation
so
of
funny.
oh, sorry, yeah. So,
This means in the
it's hilarious.
yeah, because we have.
I just realised
The
I'm in
game
the real
dictionary,
life jungle.
like, fire
I know,
emoji
I laid it.
cause
I laid
this
it.
nigga's
Under the ground.
smashing.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, you're not going to be worried about the guy. You're not going to be worried about the guy in the comments
There's always
or her
one.
DMs. If
you
you're the
think
one
the guy
already
on the
doing
other
your
side.
thing with her, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same way, vice versa. Like, why would
But
you?
I feel like that's the same with the same goes for girls. as
That's
well.
what I'm saying. You're
Like,
thinking,
there's
I was
a
sitting on
way
this nigga's
certain
face
you
last
see
week.
bare girls comment on this picture and then you're thinking,
Not with black men.
Yeah, you don't even know. She's thinking. She's thinking. She's thinking.
He's
No, as in like,
Joe.
She's thinking. This nigga likes to suck toes. You don't know that.
At home.
No. I'm saying, well, some
girls, yeah, I realized, this is just saying from a guy's perspective, some girls, yeah, they post like, they're like, I don't know, because the translation, but let's just say on it, but they're really not. Back to the perception thing. Don't perceive.
1 milli. I agree.
Back to the perception thing. Don't perceive me on socials, because there's some girls that will post that they're about it.
But that's what I'm saying.
And they're really not.
I'll tell you one thing, yeah. Don't
Like,
assume shit.
like, they
No,
will
just look. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Like,
that's
if you try and perceive someone off their pictures and stuff.
it's unrealistic.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying,
It's
bro.
unrealistic.
It's
It's
unrealistic. It's unrealistic.
It's unrealistic for me to see a picture
No,
of
but
a
I'm
girl in
saying-
like a bikini, her body looks nice, and then me to think, oh, she's on
Bro,
it.
I'm
No,
saying,
don't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't
Bro,
assume
bro,
shit.
Bro, I'm saying that conversation
At all.
there, yeah, don't assume shit, don't perceive shit, yeah, is, yes, it's all well and good, like, we're having that conversation because it's reality, but we don't think like that, like, we don't. We do perceive shit.
I'm
And we
going
do
to speak
assume
for
shit, like.
myself. I take everything with a pinch of salt. Especially when they're talking to the opposite sex, 100%.
Bro, you just...
No, I'm being real. Maybe that's PTSD. I'm just saying. Maybe that's PTSD. I'm just saying for me. I'm speaking from my perspective. Maybe that's PTSD because I've been in situations where I've been a real nigga. You said some shit and now your actions are different. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe that's PTSD from me. So I take everything with a pinch of salt because I've been in situations where I've been told the smoothest of things, and then when it came to it, it's not that. you get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying from my perspective, even if a girl said to me, yeah, I want to smash in my DM, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's great, but because we can all say that, we will see in it. We'll see, because you can say that in my DMs. It's easy to say that over.
That sounds like a trap anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
I know people
That's what I'm
that have said the
saying.
maddest things to people, and then
smash.
then they're like, oh my gosh, I just said this,
That's
I'm going
fake.
to meet him next week. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I'm not on it, and it's like,
She's thinking of trying to ride him or not.
I'm just saying, let's just be okay
so
with
it
it.
does happen.
Let's be okay with the fact that it is like that's my general
fact.
point.
Nah, come on, man.
This is what I'm saying. If
That's
You
my
have to
general
be
point.
ready for any test that's gonna come your way. Sorry, go ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. Let's just be okay with it. Let's be okay with it.
but that goes back to your point of enjoying it. More time, I've had lusty conversations with girls. I was never gonna cheat. But I just enjoy the conversation in the moment. It is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Though.
Maybe that's what it is for some
lost
women.
causes, bro.
It is. No, I've been there.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
because you know what? After the conversation, I'm like,
No, I've done that a lot as well. My bad, didn't it? But I've done that a lot still. Like where it's like I just want to have a conversation in it. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I'm okay with that social media realm. Of course, there's some bad side to it, yeah. But it's like let's just be real with each other, innit? Like that's my it's okay.
I'm cool with
It's like it's
All
okay.
social media
Like,
is a reflection of the real world anyway.
We can just chill.
It's like a projector or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, if you really want something real, please don't look for it on social media. Just don't.
No way
Well,
am I
that-
ever gonna say that. Just know yourself.
That's a bit mad, but some people have find something real on social
Yeah,
media.
no facts.
as well,
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna
But
say-
I'm just saying.
it's like-
What I mean is, don't believe everything you're seeing.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't go wholehearted fool.
But
Like,
you
yeah,
don't believe
just
me,
know
bro.
that
Yeah.
this could
Yeah,
be
in the
someone
real
just chatting
world.
shit on social
Yeah,
media.
definitely.
What dickhead, you realise that. And
Yeah.
you stop that.
No,
Fact.
People just like to go flag for flag, man.
Yeah.
I think people enjoy the
That's what I'm
thrill.
saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's
I
what
think
I'm
people
saying.
enjoy the
They're
thrill.
getting
like,
bigger and bigger every
like-
time.
Yeah,
Like,
bouncing from each guy to each guy.
Outside,
Even though you see the big red flag right there.
Yeah.
I think they enjoy it.
I think we both enjoy it.
flag
Both
on
sexes enjoy it because that feeling
Flag
of just thinking that someone is onto you is a great feeling. Especially if the conversation that you're having are banging.
dolphins and
Yeah, you're excited. Bro, like you're smooth with it. Woo, is that what you're saying? Yeah. I'm down. 3 weeks later, we ain't even chatting no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just how it goes, bro.
Yeah, I'm okay
that
with that.
spike
That's why.
that person gives you and then
I just said
boom.
endorphins. You got the chemistry kick. Let's do it.
Like, sometimes
Some
conversations
learning
are boring
and
as well,
You
innit?
realise
Like, I
the
can't even.
chicks
Yeah.
a picture with all your ideas to reality of what they actually are.
Yeah.
And that's why I
And they
never,
don't match.
Yeah.
never hang your hat on potential, bro.
Literally, and people
Never
always be
do
like,
that.
no, I can change him. Or,
Yeah, don't.
It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there.
Hey, man, them, I'ma say this for the man, them. I've done it. Don't. Just don't.
Done what?
Don't hang your hat on potential. Just don't.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Do you know how many red flags man's ignored because I like pretty faces?
Yeah.
And then I sit down sometimes in my room and I'm like, you're an idiot, blood. You really let that happen because you thought she was paying?
Big men fall today because of Bunda.
Yes. Oh, no, of course. Of course, of course. Yeah, of course.
Many times.
Aye, pretty faces tell the best lies, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Good looking faces, the lies sound good. You know they're lying, but in the moment it sounds amazing. In the moment it sounds amazing. Like listen, if you're single, just do your thing without disrespecting anyone. But be selfish to yourself. At the end of the day, if you're trying to do too much giving out your energy to people, you're gonna fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna run out of energy. Don't hang your hat because you caught a vibe in a conversation. Anyone can sound smooth. Anyone can sound smooth in the DMs, bro. Anyone
And
can.
obviously, it's inevitable, you know, in this age where we do use apps like Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, they become dating apps basically.
It's
They become. You're basically selling
It's
yourself.
like how started, how you ended up.
the
innit?
tendency to compare and do a lot of that comes naturally, unfortunately.
That's what I'm saying.
But to understand that, you know, your
She spit.
story is different. Like it's
Yeah.
actually
No,
objective.
definitely.
There's not an objective way things happen.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially in terms of love and relationships. That's why I see a lot of people. Someone tweeted, like, I can't remember how long ago it was, but it's like they talk about the pointlessness in like having dating conversation, like how should this be done? How should this be done? Like this is what happens when this happens. Like that is not reality.
realistic.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
real life.
exactly.
If there's any relationship advice you can give someone, it's that just nothing's fact and
Yeah.
nothing's like
And then
life is concrete.
when they have solutions to every problem, but when the problem arises, that solution doesn't work.
Your life is legit different, and there may be similarities with other people's lives, which is what allows us to like talk and have these like relatable conversations. But really and truly, when you're dealing with your own, it's gonna be a personal situation journey.
And I think with because social media only shows the good as well. When bad happens,
it's like
they don't teach you how to move. You have to use your own brain,
and then that's when a lot of
but that's
and
I
try to teach you
should all be good
I
because they
gotta
see
put
on social media.
blame on entertainers for that. You know, low key, because I get some. No. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying some blame. I'm not saying it's all their fault. But obviously, as celebrity culture, their job is to sell you a lifestyle, isn't it? So obviously, they're never gonna show you the shit that they're going through. They're just gonna show you the great stuff.
Wait, hold on. Someone the bad
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You have people down saying, "Oh, that's
what I'm saying. So my point is, I don't mind you posting great stuff about a relationship. Everyone likes that shit. If you're in a happy relationship, we all naturally like that shit, yeah? But what happens is, I think people take for granted how much we feed into the social thing. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So every time, like, for example, like, I'm saying with like artists and that, you see like with Lemonade, innit? Let's give that an example, That album, to me, was dope because she kind of, with her platform, she told everyone the ebbs and flows of her relationship. You know what I'm saying? Through the whole album.
Metaphors.
Of course.
But you're talking about Beyonce. Well, that's what.
I'm just saying in general.
What are the people that don't involve themselves on socials or in Twitter and Instagram? There's influences from not just celebrities. It's film, like everything that we engage.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. On one side,
I think for this generation, it is the celebrity, like, how they present themselves.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying on one side, that's what
it was always gonna be that.
But what I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to say
it's such a new thing that before that, what were people being influenced by?
I'm not.
There's always been polarizing characters, bruv, in humanity.
Yeah, but what is the
alone, innit? Like,
but the difference is
it was always gonna be a culture in a sense, innit? If you can make it, it was just always gonna happen.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, okay, but that's true. I'm not saying that. But the difference is when celebrities used to pop up before this era, you pop up and they're gone. Now it's every day, man can pre your every move. True. So what I'm saying is, and the people that we now look up to is different. Yeah. Back in the day, it was actors. It was people that we couldn't really touch. Now it's literally like a young Philly. Someone looks up to young Philly now. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's different. So the access we have to seeing all this positive shit that celebrities put out, for some people, not saying all, it makes them naive to the fact that real life is happening outside of what they're showing us, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying the blame is. I'm not saying they're doing it on purpose or it's their fault. I'm just saying that's.
But I feel like that's no different to the person that's like in a flat that gets 40,000 retweets in it about a tweet. Do you understand? It's that same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's accessible.
Like, so it's like as human beings, we're all going through it in that perspective, innit? Like,
and for some reason,
a post is just basically a snap. It's like 1 second of someone's life.
But it's like
so you can't take 1 second and stretch it out over like 24 hours.
Yeah.
But it
man could took that picture and then argue with his mum in an hour.
The point is,
the other day I saw some girl.
It will happen, fam.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, innit? Like,
it's like dancing. She said
it is what it is.
But that's the point. We need to stop doing that.
She done that video of her dancing. She was.
I don't think so.
She felt really depressed, but she started dancing on Instagram to make herself feel better.
Yeah.
Do you get it? And it's like she looked happy in the video, but she said she wasn't happy. Do you get it? So it's like. Social media.
It's a techie one because obviously it's got so many like nuances to it. It's not like so black and white.
Yeah, that's what
it's come such a far way. Like, and another thing,
that's what I say. Just look after yourself, innit? Like, you do this wee stuff, and obviously I don't want to dive in too much in it with.
Listen, I'm French.
As in, I love that punch. But this wee stuff, I don't want to dive in too much in it, but like in terms of like black culture and stuff, it's like there are red flags there. I don't want to get into it too much because it'll be a long
it's another conversation.
It's clearly not going to.
But when I say we, I don't mean as in just black people.
No. But I'm saying as in,
and it's not good.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not the idea, of everyone thinking in the same page, not especially when we're in the era of opinions. Fam.
Yeah.
No one's gonna think in the. It's just. I feel like the way I've approached it is that it's just the reality, innit? Like, and you have to deal with it in a certain way.
Do you know why people are so clouded? With it. Yeah, it's because on one hand, what we're saying is not real. Yeah, social media is not real. No. But on the other hand, people use it to escape reality. So it's like what I'm saying is, someone might be going through something. And social, just seeing all that shit on social makes them feel better. And then they feed into that reality because it's a better version of reality than the one they have to deal with every day. Do you understand what I'm saying? So imagine then put a lot of people going through the same shit. And that's when you have people think, retweets equates to people agreeing with you or people liking a certain thing. But more times, sometimes someone can retweet something because it's stupid, not because they fuck with you. Do you know what I'm saying? But the way we're now internalizing things is we're making up shit on the fly. So now it's creating this whole new reality.
Part of that why it is, the same place you could...
Huh?
Yeah. The same place you could add opinion is the same place you could get news before you get it on the TV. Do you understand?
Yeah,
so it's like there's vital stuff in it.
Always on it.
It's a give and take thing, innit? Like that's what it is. Like, and you gotta kind of indulge in it the way you can, innit? Like I understand, like as in like trying to get people to kind of think in a different way. But when you got a generation, that's growing up 2000, 2001.
No, you're right.
But they're looking at us like we're 38, 39.
No, honestly. Especially because it's just like, even if you speak...
It's because they like properly grew up
with it.
In that, like, so
and
the
you know what
still realized, there, like, to find out.
But all it is a it's all human behavior because it's all human usually at the end of the day. But it's just giving people another way of manipulating their reality or manipulating information.
And like, back to what you were saying. It's back to what you were saying. It's like, what did you say again? Oh shit, I forgot.
And that's been over ever.
I was even gonna say, speaking of everything and wrapping everything up. You know, we've had an amazing episode with Clive Mercury. You didn't know. Once you plugins for yourself. This is the shameless plug for you. Last little 5 minutes for you.
Just the main things in it, like Spotify, Clive Mercury, social media, Clive Mercury. I've got shit coming up. Probably mid next year.
When are you gonna be active on socials again?
Yeah. Probably start next year. Probably actually today because it's my birthday and that. You know what I'm saying? Midnight, innit? So tomorrow still. So appreciate it.
That was a great episode, lads and girls. Lads and
girls.
No, I've plugged it in there.
Like, you got anything coming out?
It's the top of the year. Mid
next year, 2021.
If not, it's at the start of it, isn't it? So. Yeah, man.
Another Rascal episode. You get me? Shout out everyone on the Twitch. Shout out everyone who.
Psychosis is back.
Oh, Psychosis is back. You know, man. The Syrian them things there in the building. The Syrian the building and them things there. But yeah, I just want to shout out all the naturally tick women out there. We love you. Oh, I love you. Fupas, everything, stretch marks. We love the natural women out here. No, all shapes. All shapes and sizes.
This was on his chest today. Let him get off.
No, I shout this out every week because I shout this out every week because I hate the fact that there's so many girls here that don't understand that being naturally pretty is the shit. Don't listen to this BBL bullshit. Just be happy in yourself.
Girls, do what you want.
That's what I'm saying. Be happy in yourself.
As in, don't. This is Joe. Do what you want.
That's what I said. I said, don't feed into the BBL.
If you want a BBL, get a BBL.
Don't find the cheap.
See, this is what you know. What? I'm not even gonna do positivity anymore.
It's not positivity when you're getting others down. It's not positivity when you're getting others down. You're not getting killed. I'm saying you can't like proclaim positivity and then in the same breath tell like.
I said don't feed into that BBL stuff.
You're judging a decision that people make.
Okay, can I land now? Because I have to be so specific. Don't feed into this.
Be specific.
No. Because I'm trying to say something nice and then I'm getting killed for being nice. All I'm saying is.
But you didn't say something nice.
I did. Don't feed into the BBL shit. Just be happy with yourself.
But there's nothing wrong with BBL. That's not nice to someone that's got a BBL.
I'm
They're gonna be feeling low after that comment.
No, 360.
It's not a standard of beauty though. Because
Okay, I'm bullshitting. I'm bullshitting. Because that's not the standard of beauty no more.
I don't understand why this is your reaction. You said something not nice.
Because they wanna fit a certain look. I just said be happy in your natural self. Like, that's what I'm saying. And if you wanna be BPO, do that. I didn't say that. Why does one thing have to dispute the other?
You did.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It doesn't
Thank you guys.
That's a wrap. That is a wrap. Thank you. See you next week.
Fucking hell, fam. Sorry, BBL girls. I apologize if I discriminate.
Yeah, she clapping, man. Hand me the mic, I'm clapping. What you know about flows? I'm yakking whole black holes, Mac boat or wagon. Set by my enemies, roll in traffic. 2 times weight in the nose, what's happening?